top seed, Andrew Anderson, last night. And here we go. It's Barnes, Edval. Match number 1. We start the World Series of Bowling here in Reno. Left lane. High, 610.
For this man right here, it's an experience that he's never had before.
30 years old, 6-year pro. Last lane for the 610. 10 stands, open frame. Son Chris and Linda. Lots of texts from Linda, the emotional support mom expertise. As a Hall of Famer.
Oh. Dang it.
Whoa! Look at this split.
Oh, he noticed as soon as it left his hand, you heard him say, oh no, and it wide right. It's not going to get back from that part of the lane.
Huge challenge here for the youngster. Tough split. It's just behind the 10 pin. So a couple open frames.
Side of the lane. As we take a look at his arsenal, he is using a rock star.
Jeez.
That's left.
Not down either, did he?
No.
Whoa. Lead stand, 6-10 kick.
How does that not strike?
First one right, overcompensation. Next shot left is going to basically dictate the scoring pace and whether or not.
Right lane here for Edval. That looks a lot better. That's on Fox 3 Eastern on Saturday. Trophies. What now must be a massive trophy case. Home in Indiana. Nice shot. 6-10 right down the line.
Covered the Lucky Larson there.
Covered there nicely. They had a great time. Makes Martin Larson.
Yeah.
Right there. Christian Baki. It's that Bowling Center in Helsingborg, Sweden. We covered Larson last year. Spencer won it.
Yep.
Home soil. 5 Swedish bowlers in the finals, like the Olympics. I mean, the Swedish flags were flying.
Yeah.
It was an incredible atmosphere in Helsingborg, where Rasmus is from 5th in Springfield. For Ryan, who told us today, did not make the move he needed to early. After practice, struggles continue here for 7-10 split.
He mustered 141 in that loss to Don Barrett.
Can't convert open frame.
Yeah, it's 2 out of 3. Take a look at the old pattern to an optimum idol.
4 seed left lane here. Ball change. Works out for the 10 pin.
You see how many messengers came over there? There's 3 pins attached to the
Staff world looking at that 10 pin.
All kinds of action going over there on the right side. Good shot.
For the best players in the world.
He's had some success at this event. 15th in 2022 at the World Championships, and he was 27th last year. Lost to Rafiq Ismail, our #1 seed.
Left lane for Rasmus. Looking for help, good pin action. And gets it.
Oh, yeah. 14 pin deficit, and cut it to 4.
Off his first strike of the match. So is this happening? 4-10 split. Not quite. Nate's on the road again. That's a catch.
Very sexy there.
16th World Series of Bowling is underway. A truly international field. Beginning with Rasmus of Sweden. Break, 4-pin.
201 players in the field, 19 different countries competing. Rob would say those are skinny jeans.
I'd say by rules.
Check this out. The wind knocked that over.
It was very windy in Reno today, but
I found this taco place at about 5 minutes from here. Unbelievable.
That's some amazing choices. Advance. Six-year pro. Grew up bowling with Jesper Svensson. Since they were 14 years old, he told us Jesper a lot. Junior bowling in Sweden. He said, yeah, I know Jesper. I've lost Jesper a lot.
There's been a lot of people that have lost to Jesper.
3 open frames. Let's put him in this hole. For the double. It's okay. Chris knows a lot of bowling left here out of the break.
Commissioner
Absolutely.
Tom Clark that we're here.
And here's Ryan.
Oh my God, so
Flamed
hard,
it.
bro.
2-4-10 speed.
Well, never caught the lane surface. It was going down too fast.
Start up. Come on. Jeez.
Lots of split challenges for Ryan so far in the match. Unfortunately for Team Barnes, down by 31 points. 5th appearance at the World Series of Bowling for him. Big shot right now. It's high.
And it does just what Rasmus's last shot did. He's filling frames and he's maintaining that lead.
British national team, but never on TV on the bright lights, the PBA Tour. Until tonight. Okay. Almost the 7-10, almost just the 10, and then a strike in the end. Just cannot find the pocket. Pre-show that things will be a lot different than Springfield. Couple bad breaks, splits, that'll do it.
Stand up and fight.
Let's go on the 10 piece. Top day for him. Chalk it up to experience, Randy.
Yeah,
great young bowler to make the show again, but
Yeah.
fall short tonight.
I like that.
Ryan Barnes here tonight. Tobias Berding from Germany is next. Match 2 on the way. Improvement. Different shot. PBA Tour on TV. Picks up 7.
You speak some German.
It was fun. Good pickup. Good cover. Head ball. That's 2.
I thought in the opening match he grabbed a lot of shots at the bottom of the swing, which is going to make the ball check early, not go to the right. This looks like he moved in a little bit, got his hand a little bit softer, but this one he gets out of it nice and clean, and that helps the ball feed to the right.
On national television. A lot of family and friends following back over in Sweden. Left lane. Nice. That's a good looking shot. Crushes that pocket. Red Pins had no chance whatsoever. This engineer specializes in drones. There you go to a 10-pin. To California this week. Puchheim. Es ist in der Nähe von München. It's close to Munich.
Gesundheit.
2-pin.
6. Tobias 221.
2-pin no worries there for the 2014-2015 German Bowler of the Year. Back to Rasmus.
Hates it. And that looked like another grab.
The pros don't miss the 6-pin much.
97.5% of the time is the tour average. You know how we know that?
Playing here for Rasmus. 12th at the 2023 Lucky in Sweden, his hometown.
Man, it's tough to pry it off your hand.
The frame, see the numbers there, just enough. 3-6, got that. It's direct.
Yeah.
So we think we've worked through that. Tall right-hander. 2-4-5 stance.
Another 2-4-5. He started with it.
2-4-5. Lots of heat, a lot of mustard on that one. Takes care of business.
12 games of qualifying and then the bracket format for the players here at the Scorpion Championship.
Tobias. Good hit. Chris Barnes that year lost the CB. 1-2-8 over here and the pin. So Rasmus not once but twice taking advantage of mistakes from his opponent's frame. Rooting in the fifth. Nice shot to Faletta.
And open up his lead heading to the break.
Double for a 34-pin. Comes in a touch high. 4-pin stands. 5. Said next year. Let's come back next year. I'll win it.
Great tournament. Thanks, Brett.
Yeah,
And by the way, your mustache is on point.
Thanks, buddy.
All mustached. No question. Here's Birding out of the break. 4-pin.
Look out.
With 4-pin. So not a ton of opportunities for him, but he's made the most of this time in Reno for sure. That's better left lane, but still the open hurts badly. 7 for Edval. Works on a spare pin. Nice shot to a 10-pin. He won that, but not the tournament. Went to the top seed Andrew Anderson here last night. Left lane. High. 4-pin. Could have been worse.
This match, which it sure looks like he's going to need more than 2-0 or 190 to beat EJ.
4-pin, no worries there. As you know, this is the 20th anniversary of the one and only made TV Big Four. Just watch a 10-pin. Got it.
Must have.
Gotta have it. Pin deficit instead of the 2-8 double. Go time in the 9th.
I mean, these guys obviously complained. You saw the list of the players they took out to get here.
But first ever appearance on TV, right?
Yeah.
Some nerves. Ryan Barnes threw a 133 at Rasmussen. Ruding struggling too here. The second match. Across the deck. Just missed that 10-pin. So Messenger came pretty close. Cross lane. 10-pin. No problem there. Recently engaged. Doesn't have a date yet. Sometime in 2025.
Needs just 8.
Eight for the win for Rasmus. Got 10, got the victory. Gotta move on. Knocked off Tobias Birding from Hochheim, Germany. Edval starts the match. Left lane. Crosses over.
Yeah, grabby, real grabby. It didn't seem like he had any trouble getting the ball back when he got it to the right.
5 titles for the superstar. 6 majors after the U.S. Open this year. TV again, trip 10 pin.
Nice save, getting it back from the right. That's right. Evoke hysteria? Yep, that's what he's using.
Setter's about making shots. Pretty cool. Nice on the left lane. That looks really good in the pocket. Off to a perfect start. 2 wins here. Barnes and Birding both struggled. 90. 3-6-10 down the line here for Red Ball. Start from Sweden. Looks for the ball. Covers nicely. Attacks the left lane. Trip 10 pin. Good shot. Good show for the number 2 seed. Back on TV again. Nice.
He would 26 and counting.
What a career. What a run. Just fine. Just enough. Front 4 for Tackett.
Used to coach me back in the day.
Legend. That's better shot. Right lane. Tackett is perfect so far. Head ball for the double. Help in the 7th lane. On top of the transition. As it happens in real time, here's Tackett. It's the pocket ringing to the pitch. Tackett with power, knockout. Perfect game for Egypt. Major superstars on that list. Left lane here for Tackett. For the 6 pin, and down it goes. Halfway home, 3rd match. This for the 4-bagger. Break 7 pins.
Hang on.
Okay, fair enough. By a whistle.
Well, it wasn't quite like that 4-pin that he barely got.
That was barely. Promised us he'll be on the show. Next year.
Another 7-pin.
No break.
Playing as well. You know, let's not hop on that. Wow, he's so lucky bandwagon. Don't forget the friggin' 10 he left in the 5th frame.
He'd like to take home a lot of hardware. There we go. 21-pin lead, 7th frame for Tackett. Puts him up 31.
Oh,
He didn't like it. That's why it's a mess.
my goodness. 4 through the
Can't miss
middle.
it bad enough to get it on the other side of it. Gosh dang it, EJ. Come on.
3, 4, 6, 7, 9, 10. A lot of love trying to knock the ball down. And Seventh frame, the match changer.
And look what happened right here. Yeah, he's trying to get this ball to stay on the lane, but get it right. If he gets the ball too far right, it's going to go possibly into the gutter. You'll lose all that count. Lofting just trying to cut down on some of the hook.
Fred ball. Looks no help on that 10 pin. No break. Critical check. Got that cross lane. No problem. Making it 95% clip.
He paid the ultimate price.
Foundation frame. That's right.
are his numbers. Now on the left lane, that breakpoint number needs to be about 7-8. That's all he needs in the 10th frame to shut out Rasmus Edvall and move on to the title match.
Left lane. Right lane breakdown. Two bowlers here tying the ring up. Tack it.
2-4-10 split.
Unbelievable. 2-4-10 split.
Finally got it over there and it didn't hook.
Can't get the split. EJ frustrated.
Unbelievable finish. Last two shots on that lane.
It's the wrong one.
Mark of the 10th to knock off the best player in the world. Even EJ. Even now can struggle from time to time.
Oh my
He
goodness.
almost had a disastrous split. Just a 4-pin. Moment attack thought he might be off the hook. Not gonna miss it though. This Edvall swing knocks off the best player in the world. And EJ Tackett, who struggles in the 10th. He had the opportunity to get the victory. Take on Rafiq Ismail, our top seed left-hander from Malaysia.
Edvall's moving on. And for the 21st time at the World Series of Bowling, we'll have our 21st international champion and also a first-time winner.
One in his career, we'll find out.
Ismail, your number one seed, gets choice of starting lane. He chooses to start the match. He'll finish on the right, which makes Rasmus finish on the left lane.
Lefty's first shot. Oh, it's good. 5+. The bottom line is Randy. Win after win. Still standing. Seven pins. Cross lane, 7-pin, no problem.
Yeah, again, it didn't look like that last match was going to be a slaughter. Look what happened.
His second frame, championship match.
It was a huge break. And that is that spot down lane that I've been talking about that it just won't come off of.
Here's our top seed. Oh, man.
2-7-9 split.
Bad shot. Or a backup ball.
Very tough conversion. 7 stands, open frame. That's how Mega showed he called in Springfield a few weeks ago. Swept by this guy. Left lane. Powers into 1-2 pocket. Really good shot from Rafiq.
Fitting nickname for Rafiq. Rafiq would be Rocket. Rocket Ismail.
Remember? Robert?
Remember him?
Oh, yeah. The survivor tonight. Quite a story. Red ball. That looked good.
A little bit inside of that hook spot down lane on the right lane.
Get for helm. The nudge on the 7-pin, but not enough.
For Rasmus Edvall.
It's 2:55 a.m.
Missed it.
Just got enough.
Again.
Just enough.
He did that with a 4-pin.
Out of it.
In Sweden. 9 11:55 a.m. tomorrow morning in Malaysia.
Wow, goodness.
I mean, that's not the side you want.
Was it the match?
Yet.
Was
It's
it
a 7-pin.
Was it the match against Ryan Barnes where he barely clipped the 4-pin? It was the booting match.
Good experience for Ismail. Really good shot. 7-pin stands.
Come on.
7-pin. Got that. Shout out for Sinley Jane, Player of the Year on the PWBA Tour as well from Malaysia. Social media and Rain, standard media. He's a big deal, big star in Malaysia.
Yeah, I'll tell you what Tim Mack said about him after this shot.
I want to hear it.
I asked Tim Mack, our good friend Tim Mack, the Hall of Famer, USBC Hall of Famer, and I said, tell me a little bit of something.
Ball trying to keep going for one more match.
That's break point starting to move a little bit left for him in the last couple of shots.
Looks for the double into his 6th frame. Can he go all the way up the ladder?
No way.
Crossing over, got lucky. It's a Brooklyn strike. Next up, Prospect Park.
Now that's about as big a miss as you'll see a professional. And that's because of the apprehension of getting the ball too far to the right.
Respond and pays another price.
Oh my goodness. Where Edville has hang on the left lane. But one thing I do know is it's been pretty ugly today. Take a look here, trying to make the 379.
That's a lot. 43 pins, big deficit.
Nines.
Seven pin there, got it. He told us pre-match the ball speed would be so important.
He shot. He left the 610 and chopped it. That's how he started.
Hook to it. Seven.
Got that in. And again, I mentioned some breaks. That was a big one right there. Just the 4-7.
It's not been spectacular, but he's been stable.
We got a little spoiled last night watching Andrew Anderson make him look stupid easy and pretty much striking every ball, and today they've been ugly.
One, 2-8. So he has not been able to run away and hide from anyone here.
And right now he's hanging on to a clean game.
Wake up that, no problem. Stays clean, Randy. And gets closer to a title. It's the pre-match interviews we'll do with him today. Lefty. Heading in and just does not have the look. 6'9" this time. 2021. Tim Mack told us pre-show, brilliant bowler, but tonight's run into a little trouble. Got into a hole, just couldn't get out. His foundation frame down 41 pins. That is a huge hole.
Had the opportunity to build up something for him on the left side of the lane, right? Could have taken something to surface, threw it in a certain spot, say between first and second arrow.
Head ball, getting closer. 4-pin, first ever PBA Tour title. TV debut coming tonight here in Reno. Look at stay clean. He's going to be a champion. He's done it! From Helsingborg, Sweden, has won the Scorpion Championship for his first career title. Finally, a smile tonight from Rasmus.
Yeah, it was hard to breathe for 4 games.
It's the moment of the match brought to you by Pilgrims. Chicken can be boring, but Pilgrims is turning chicken nuggets upside down. I love it, you love it, put it in a nugget.
Look at that. I'm taking him gambling with me tonight.
First title comes tonight here in Reno. Well, every match tonight.
Thank you so much.
In a moment. What could I have done? What should I have done? It's over in the blink of an eye. What happened?
Great final display.
What happened tonight? Ed Ball's a champion.
His highest game of the night right there. 224 closer.
How about that?
Thanks, Dave. I think everybody's looking forward to this matchup, including myself. And EJ, let's start with you. Big World Series for you so far, third consecutive night on TV. So how do you gain some momentum tonight to get past this guy to get yourself in the winner's circle?
I mean, I feel like there's going to be a lot of strikes thrown, so I'm going to have to get off to a quick, hot start and give myself the best opportunity through the first half of the game into the commercial break, and hopefully I don't have any misses by then. And apply as much pressure as I possibly can, and hopefully it goes in my favor.
I love my time playing against EJ every single time. I've said it for a long time, and I'll continue to say it. He's been my biggest rival and my main motivator to get better. And so every time we lace the shoes up and I see his face, I'm excited. This is what I love to do. This is the people I want to beat. EJ's the guy I want to beat. So having an opportunity again tonight, I'm very, very ready.
The latest chapter unfolds here tonight in Reno. It's one of the all-time great rivalries of the sport, Randy.
Yeah, as a fan, this is what you live for. Matches like this.
As a broadcaster, too. Belmo back on TV on the singles side. Okay. Good pin action KOs the 9.
Belmonte starting with urethane.
Win of his Player of the Year season. Remarkable. Back on TV again tonight. Nice start.
Welcome to the EJ Tackett Tour, sponsored by the PBA.
All right. Viper Championship. 24 qualified for match play and eventually got to the best of 5 in the round of 8. On Breather, Belmonte, Zach Wilkins through. That was the Scorpion. This is a new night. Time for the Viper. Time for EJ left lane. Nice.
Nice kick on the fourth. You saw EJ's arsenal. He's using Venom Shock, and this shot here just shocked the 4-pin.
Arsenal for Belmo.
Yeah, nice shot there. IQ 7-8 urethane for Belmonte.
Back to Belmo, left lane. Okay. Crunching him. Career TV record in singles, Randy, of 79 and 52. 95 appearances. This future Hall of Famer's career. Remarkable. He tells this year. This open is Dave, Indiana, and Springfield, Missouri at the Pete Weber Classic. That looks good. All right, RP, take a look at tonight's oil pattern, the Viper.
The players, like I said earlier, started the red line with urethane going straighter, and then as that broke down, jumped in.
Another night, another TV show for Tackett. Okay. The pattern's yielding some strikes early here. They are tattooing the pocket. Belmo feels very good about his game right now. First show this year on the singles side. He said, don't forget about me. At 41 years old, still the top of his game.
And match number 1 between these two greats starting off exactly how we thought it would.
Can he keep it going?
Hated it.
No. 1-2-8.
flamed it and got it right. And it kind of shaped up like the first one that misses loses. See if this comes back to haunt Jason.
1-2-8, covers there, got it. His 5th in points last year. 12 top 11 finishes in 13 events, 6 top 5s.
You can't do that with that ball.
Didn't win though. 3rd place. Documented the struggles. Winnable match. Locked in. 2 superstars head to head. Perfection for Tackett, looking for the front 6. One miss for Belmo.
Oh my goodness.
No help on the 7-pin. Come on. Seven pin, no problem for Tackett. Back to the matter at hand. Belmo works on a spare, down 12 in this incredible head-to-head matchup. Right lane. Just the 10.
A little issue at the approach on that shot for Jason. Yeah, it looks like he's stuck. Now it's 23 out of 24 10-pin conversions for Belmonte.
5-game win in the round of 8.
Oh my.
Bucket lead.
And the 8-pin's off spot. Time to get out of the urethane ball.
It's a critical shot this stage of the match.
Oh.
Nice.
8-pin was off spot. That was the one you wanted to watch for.
It is the clean white.
Making a split.
17, works on a spare. EJ didn't like it. That's a high shot, but got away with it. 6-10 down late. From Singapore's top seed here tonight in Reno. 8th frame. Wants a 27-pin lead. He's got it.
And that's how you take advantage of that nice break.
Belmo really needs this one. Nice, strip 10-pin.
Just changed to reactive resin, a Hustle X-ray.
Can't directly quote that on this network. Starting in.
Oh boy.
2-pin stand.
Wait.
Oh, almost. Tapped it.
Not quite.
And you see the big change. The blue line was the urethane ball. He needs some help from EJ Tackett. I don't think he's going to get any.
Belmo won 5 titles, Player of the Year, 7th time in his incredible career. That was 2022. The next 2 years, EJ has been Player. On TV yet again. Almost the 7-10. Just the 7.
Yeah, almost got a little help, did Belmo there, but 2 wins already this season with a major. What he's done thus far here at the World Series.
Been on TV every show. Remarkable. It's 8 here. He'll get 10. Look at the win. Dispatches of the legend Jason Belmonte in the latest edition of this head-to-head rivalry. Kimberly thanks our man Cecil Scarborough right next to us, keeping score as always as well. So the epic matchup, EJ Belmo goes to Tackett this time. Wilkins, born in Barrie, Ontario, now lives in Kansas City. Next up against Tackett.
Darren Ong.
Truly the World Series of bowling. Wilkins, first ball of the night. Some help. Down goes number 10. Brilliant season continuing for Tackett.
Boy.
Ooh. no, it's the big four.
Wow.
And as we know, Randy, 20 years ago this year, last time, only time it's been made.
Did not see that coming.
Expect him to make a big move next time up on the right lane.
Big four. 4-7 up. Last time, only time. Walter Williams Jr., Norcross, Georgia, 2005 on TV, making the big four.
20 years ago?
Can you believe that? Lots of shock out there.
Of course you did.
Uh-oh. Brooklyn strike crossing over. Next up, Prospect Park.
Here is Zach's Arsenal going with a GB5.
So Wilkins, the door open, takes advantage.
See it.
10-pin, no help. The scout across the deck. Zach in Barrie, Ontario, a house painter. Enjoyed that, but wanted to be in the States. Get a bowl full-time, so boot in KC. His full-time job now. Watch out. Got it. That was an Indy. Right lane. Okay. Packs a punch. He's bowled 20 through the last 24 days. Pretty tired, but he's pretty good.
Yeah, let's go down and talk to Tour Rep Brett Spangler. Did EJ make a ball change there?
Yeah, for 2 frames, buddy. Didn't last past that.
So, did he go back to the ball used in game 1?
Yeah, sure did.
Okay, thanks, Brett.
You bet.
That's a great experience. Wins in Canada. Trying to get it done here in Reno tonight. Shot for Zach. Fifth frame go by 11. Oh, ring in 10-pin. Good shot.
Gosh, dang it.
Had quite a phrase for him. Said the next ball you throw will be the best ball. The best game you've ever thrown. Has that tattooed. Got Gus Padali's initials in the back of his shirt as well. Toasty thinks about Gus every day. Right lane. Oh!
New leader.
6 for a 19-pin lead. Okay. Late knock on the 10-pin. And EJ is back. Attack it by 19. The Canadian Zach Wilkins works on a spare. His 6th frame. Oh, 7-10, just the 7.
Jesus.
Throw it good.
All right, Dino, thanks. Dino's right. He hasn't missed the pocket, and he trails by 20. Zach telling us his key, just trust the process.
Here's that process, RP.
You got to be kidding me.
Man,
Really?
7-pin again.
Good Lord.
8 on the points list last year. Really good numbers.
Yeah.
No title yet.
I mean, how solid is that?
Yeah.
Top 10 in points?
Fans on our crew will be watching every pitch.
Did it again.
Got away with it.
Dang it.
It's a miss inside. You can see right at the arrows and the break point. Nice break, tripping the 4 out.
All right, come on, focus.
Back-to-back nights. Tackett was the number 2 seed.
Lay.
It did. And now looking to climb the ladder to capture the Viper Championship.
6 for 8 for EJ. Top 10, 2020 U.S. Open for Zach. Had to hurry, took that left turn, found the pocket.
Yep. Go.
Foundation frame wants to cut it to 10. Getting jacked up here.
And let me just reiterate, the GB5 is an ebonite ball. He's got hammer on his jersey.
EJ wants to double the lead here. Foundation frame. Tackett. Okay. Big strike. There's the strike he wanted.
Yeah! That was perfect.
Thank you.
Thank you, EJ. What a shot.
Needs just 6.
Got it.
Has them all. Has a win.
And
EJ Tackett keeps on moving, Randy.
And Zach Wilkins falls victim to another big score again. I mean, if you look at Zach's scorecard, I mean, it could have easily been in the 270s. And it was just bad pin carry that was his undoing.
Appreciate it. Go get it. Thank you.
Oh man, it has to be NBA 2K or League of Legends. I'm a big video game nerd. But I usually bring a laptop and a monitor and an Xbox. Go all out.
You bring a monitor with you on tour?
Oh yeah. Well, you're on the road for a month, so if you're gonna do it, you gotta do it right.
I love to play video games, and
Which one?
Call of Duty for the most part. Me and Kyle have lost a few monitors over the years, so we're buying a lot of them.
Wait, I gotta ask. Did you lose the monitors because you forgot them, or because they broke out of, video game rage?
It has happened on multiple occasions, so I gotta admit a little bit of both.
Frame the game presented by Beatbox, the ultimate party in a box. Beatbox, what's your flavor? Please enjoy responsibly. Chris Prather, EJ Tackett, head-to-head from Reno, next. Tackett got by Belmo. Now can he get by Prather? EJ just 2 behind Belmo, whom he dispatched tonight. Most WSOB career wins. Prather right behind. His chapter of his World Series of Bowling action continues right near. Left lane. Good start. Incredible run. 2+ years now for EJ. Good start.
'86th game and a 7-frame roll-off thus far throughout the World Series of Bowling.
Left lane. Okay. Just enough.
Here's a look at Chris Prather's arsenal. Going with phase 2.
Slapping them around.
And he's actually using 2 different phase 2s. He's got a pin up on the left lane, pin down on the right lane. So the pin down ball is going to be a little bit smoother, maybe a little bit earlier in the transition to smooth out that down lane reaction. The pin up ball is going to be more responsive.
Third for Prather.
Play.
Brooklyn strike this time comes in high in the 3-6. Based here in Reno. A lot of bowlers. Got time in with Dr. Hinnitz here. Work on their mental game.
I'll get to it in a sec.
Okay. First, though, Ray has talked about the new PBA Elite League, the battle of the brands. It's bowling ball manufacturers against each other. Season-long competition. Each brand has a full roster of staff players. Look at the Motive team, led by one EJ Tech. So, joy today for you was?
I haven't had. Well, it started when I saw you this morning, and then obviously now calling the action.
Shucks.
When you get to talk about the greatest in the sport for as long as I have. It's a real honor and a privilege. And
Four for Tackett. Prather, ball speed, so key. Trip 10 pin.
speaking with Chris earlier today, he said, I'm just trying to knock the holes out of it at the bottom of the swing. And one of the things he's been working on with Andrew Anderson is getting his legs more underneath him.
We saw Ryan on TV in Reno this week.
Oh, God.
Prather didn't like it at all. It's a hot shot, and it's a mess. 3-6, 9-10. Series of bowling 2019 in suburban Detroit. Shoot that. Good cover.
That is a great cover.
Got 6 majors now. 32 pin lead.
Oh.
Yes. Enough. Front 5, 32 pin advantage. The road to the Indy 500 runs through. For the front 6, it's an uh-oh. Is it a Brooklyn strike? No, it's a 5 pin.
Dang it, EJ.
You know what they say in our sport, Dave? Nobody misses a 5 pin unless you're Randy Peterson and you're bowling the Tournament of Champions on television.
Yeah. There's Prather out of the break. Didn't like it at all. And nice result.
Oh, my goodness. Hey, he just looked over at the monitor to see the location of that last shot. He goes, 3? Best looking forms in the game. There you go.
Likes that one.
And then, of course.
7 pin.
Of course it doesn't strike. Because he liked it.
It's very close friends. Roommates Andrew Anderson broke through. First win for him. Single side since 2018 to begin our coverage here in Reno. 7 for Tackett. Up 31. Works on a spare. Oh, yeah. Oh, baby.
Is going to be the favorite in the title match, going up against a player making the telecast for the very first time.
Darren Ong from Singapore. Great point. Tackett. Oh, no. What happened there?
Get it over
4,
there.
6, 7 split. Difficult leave. Potential game changer with the loft. And again, cannot convert. 4-7 stands. Open frame. Lead shrinks. Glimmer of hope here. 8th frame. Takes advantage. Trip 10.
Great ball roll, great hand, and what pin action. Plenty of power going through the pins. Let's take a look at this now. Watch the insert. He's got a pink insert in this bowling ball. You can see it rotating right there. And then all of a sudden, the track flare creates that thumb hole to become his axis point.
There's Andrew.
We call that axis migration, by the way.
Go through it one time.
To cut it to 7.
Oh.
10 pin.
All right.
The 10 pin has the mark, but that was a golden opportunity in the 9th. Great position to win a 3rd straight Player of the Year award, 4th of his career. He has been brilliant. Really unstoppable. Big moment here tonight. Enough. Just enough. For a win in the 10th.
Easy.
Okay. Whoa.
That could have been disaster. Right through the face. Big 4 standing briefly. Just the 6 pin.
6 pin. Got that.
All right.
Keep it on the lane here for EJ.
Needs just 4, throwing it straight and hard down the middle, and does it.
Gets 9, gets the win. EJ's through. Matchup of 2 big PBA Tour stars.
Yeah. I think
So rep Brett Spangler.
I think I have to, or something. I don't know what.
Right. What feeds? Like.
Well, he's going into the title match. Doesn't sound like they have a game plan.
The problem is I don't get any shots on it.
I know
except
that Red Liberty, that Red Liberty's glues. Well, I mean, I know that guy ripped off it. Yeah, but it was early too, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Title match on the way from Reno here on FS1.
I learned a lot about both countries.
It's awesome.
It was great.
This is the World Series of Bowling. Another international superstar, Randy, going for a title. Won last night. How about tonight? Ong's first shot. Missed the target, 6-10. No problem there. Big fan of PDW and Norm Duke growing up. Squad an average for Tackett already.
All right, now let's see the left lane. Remember, the adjustment he's going to try to make. So he's going to try to shove it a little bit less hand, move a little bit to the right, and stay closer to the dry part of the lane.
Trust it, EJ.
Let's see if it works.
Gotta trust it.
He trusts the process. 2-pin for him.
A little too hard. Close.
All right, good cover. He moved right, like we talked about, but I think it was just a little too much heat. Take a look at Darren Ong's arsenal.
Crosses over. 9-pin, almost a Brooklyn strike.
He's using a stealth mode.
This entire tournament, only player in the field not to miss. Single pin. Spare conversion, that continues. This is his second World Series of Bowling appearance. That's better. Third for Tackett, works on a spare. That looked really good. All right, so we heard a lot of the communication, Randy, and you had a great breakdown after that last segment. Brett Spangler, tour rep, and EG. How's it working out in your mind?
But it's too early to tell. He's only thrown one shot over there. There's way too much ground to cover, and if you don't project the ball correctly,
Trust it. You got some?
with the right trajectory to the right, it never gets to that spot.
Trust it, buddy.
Full frame for an 11-pin lead.
So again, here's the plan. The first one he thought was a little too fast. He likes this one, and the result is pretty much the same, except this time it's the 2-4-8. Stay in the same part of the lane and just try to get a little bit softer. I think that's what he's going to try to do. Undefeated in the brackets, Darren Ong.
Our top seed. Let's cross it over. Brooklyn strike. Tried some golf. Couldn't hit it straight. Couldn't hit very far. And as he told us, the weather is hot, hotter, hottest in that part of the world.
Yeah.
So he loved bowling because it was inside, the air conditioning. That's how he got his career jump started. Pretty cool. 7-pin.
Well, he got the great break on the right lane. This time, 7-pin doesn't cooperate. That would have been a huge three-bagger, especially given the fact that E.J. Tackett's struggling on the left lane.
Perfect 7-pin conversion attempts so far. Whoa, he missed it. Just enough movement at the end, and he whiffs on the 7-pin for the first time in this event.
Yeah, he's going to make a ball change.
The door open for Tackett. Can he kick it down?
A 10-pin! Get out of my face!
Late kick on the 10, the messenger.
All right, now, telling shot on the left lane. If he gets softer and the ball goes high, then I think he's trapped on the left lane.
Keeps on trucking. Up 14 pins now. 6 for Darren.
So there's a ball change on that lane. Stealth hybrid on both now.
This is a top 2 guaranteed. Top seed. At the Viper. Okay. Recovery mode after the open. Up 4. Works off a double. 14 pin lead. Had to hurry, looking for help across the deck, and nothing gets to the 10 pin.
EJ Tackett playing around the 22nd board on the right lane. Darren Ong into 25, so he's a little bit deeper, a little steeper angle.
Busy week for him, to say the least, in Reno already. Big shot, big strike.
Yeah, now the picture's starting to get clearer for him on that lane. How about for the lead?
How about it? Up 7, Darren Ong of Singapore with a big strike in the 8th.
And there's your max scores, folks. 246 Ong, 239 Tackett. Big shot right here. Biggest shot of his young professional World Series of Bowling career.
Left lane for Ong.
Right through the nose.
Could have been a lot worse. Just 3 pin on the high shot.
To make a comparison speed-wise, EJ Tackett 18.5 on that lane. But obviously 2 different lines. He's shaping it more. EJ's going a little bit straighter on that left lane. For the lead. Sorry, Dave, for the lead right here.
One more time, go up by 4. Oh my goodness.
Really?
4-10 split. Unbelievable.
Really?
Just looks too soft. If you look at the speed, 18.3. This time he doesn't catch the break, tripping the split out.
Come on, man.
Back-to-back splits cost him the match.
Almost across the deck for the 10 pin, but it's an open frame, and now down 18 pins. Match changer.
And the first ever from Singapore.
Wouldn't that be something?
Incredible. Just incredible World Series of Bowling. It never disappoints. That young man, 1/10 frame away.
EJ, multiple World Series of Bowling titles last 2 years, does strike. So a little pressure here.
Well, he figured out the left lane. Hard to believe that the right lane would come back to bite him. Well, that's enough to force a mark.
First 2.
205 game for EJ.
4 really good shots on that lane.
For the win. Got it! History for Singapore bowling. Darren Ong has his first career PBA Tour title. It's the moment of the match, brought to you by Pilgrims. Chicken can be boring, but Pilgrims is... He has done it. Here's the reaction.
Way to go, Darren. And hey, world, guess what? International players can play.
Double wood, got that. Now.
Good morning, buddy. Thank you. Very well deserved.
Thank you.
Time to celebrate. And get that trophy.
Thank you.
Darren Ong wins on the PBA
everyone
Tour.
who has supported us from back home, Singapore Federation, SSI, everyone.
McCune, son of Eugene, goes for a second title. EJ Tackett makes his 4th straight show here in Reno. Andrew Anderson beat EJ in the Nevada Classic on Saturday. And Canadian Mitch Hoope goes for his first singles title here tonight. So many international bowlers. That's the story here at the World Series of Bowling, the 16th edition. Dave Ryan alongside Randy Peterson and his fan club. PBA USBC Hall of Famer. Again, a foreign-born bowler, Randy, is the top seed. He's got that in the bag now against Canadian Mitch Hoope.
Good.
From Winnipeg, Manitoba. Gets us going. And the Chameleon is the target. Very tough split. 210.
All right, all right, all right.
Wow. Covers it.
Cuts the 2 right into the 10. Nicely done. A lot of rev rates on tonight's show. No two-handers.
Here's Mitch Hoope. Right at that 1-3 pocket. He's the 4-7. Scorching the pins. 4-7 got that no problem. 1 title in his career. That was a Rob Holman doubles title with Packy Hammerhand.
Take a look at his arsenal going with Ion Pro.
It's been a minute since he's been on a singles show. 2019 USBC Masters in Vegas. Lost his first match to Chris Sloan. In Nevada, returns to TV. Got that no problem. 3rd Canadian to win on the PBA Tour, joining Graham Fott and Francois Lavoie. There we go. That looks good. Crunches that 1-3 pocket. 3rd frame for an 11-pin lead. Early on against Hoope. Got it.
Every one of Andrew's matches went the distance. All of his matches 5 gamers.
On the right lane. Okay. All right, RPs, check out the oil pattern for tonight, the Chameleon. Back on TV, single side. Look for Chappelle, gets it across the deck for the 10-pin. Down you go. Mitch told us pre-show, tough victory against Andrew Anderson, one of the hottest players on tour right now. And the confidence just brimming over with AA here.
Go bowling, free America on a split.
For reasons like that, crunches the pocket.
And that's kind of been the trend on all of the different patterns here at the World Series. Left lane a little tighter down lane.
Yep. Off the re-rack, covering in 10-pin, good shot. Hasn't missed yet on the 10-pin. Awesome. Here's Hoope, looking good.
Man, is he up the back and really rolling it.
Ties the match.
Big guy, big, strong man. Really rolls up the back. See if we can see that hand right behind the bowling ball. There we go. Look at that.
Hits the target. Edition 16. Hoope is on a heater here. 4-bagger entering the 6th for Anderson. Works on a spare. High scoring pattern, as we talked about. Top of the broadcast. Maybe not at the start, Randy, of the match, but they're catching up.
Yeah.
Five-time titleist delivers. Good shot. Ringing 10 feet.
Never going to be a good one.
Very athletic move.
Down 11, works on a spare.
Looks like a ball change.
Okay, left lane. See how that works out for him.
There you go.
Just enough.
High on throw is what he switched to after back-to-back 10 pins.
Trying to get his winning back on track. Done it once in Reno already. Hoope right at it again.
Well, you can see just why that shot right there, this pattern is so high scoring, because that was a big miss left and it just held its line.
Goes for his first ever title. Canadian star here leaves the bucket. Challenging lead. Well done.
And that bucket lets Anderson right back in it.
So cut it to 7 in the 8th. You bet. Trip 10 pin. That Masters in Syracuse 2018. Foundation frame for the lead. Oh! Across the deck it goes. Messenger KOs the 10. Down you go. Match. Big strike. Night for Hoope. Nope. Oh my. The nudge, but not enough. Defying the laws of physics. How did it stay up? 10 pin got that. With Mitch Hoope, his buddy. Both bowled at Wichita State. Won the Roth Holman in 2023. Mac is going to join us in a moment here on the broadcast. See you soon, Pat. Crunch time, 10th frame, Hoope, okay. Former national champ, 2015 there. No help on the 10 pin.
Thank you, guys.
Anderson will try to make sure it's done mathematically. Trip 10 pin there, gets closer. That's it. It's official now. Andrew Anderson has advanced.
Great ball change. Now he's going to look at another one.
Extraordinary run for EJ continues on all conditions. Amazing. That looked pretty good. Okay, Bowman. Get here, right?
Yeah, he bowled unbelievable the whole week. I mean, he was a hit shy of the scoring record on the overall PBA scoring record on the Chameleon Championship this week.
All right, good to have Packy with us here in the booth. Here's EJ Tackett. Starts match 2, left lane. With some power, with some punch.
And then the last couple of years, it just seems like he wins every time he's there. A little short this week, but plenty of time to turn it around. He's on this one right now.
Anderson. Good start, match 2 for him.
Yeah, little different from usual. You would expect the scores to be super high and the two-handers to just absolutely crushed it. Ooh, tough break there from Andrew. And not the first 7-pin we've seen this week on TV, but like I was talking about, the two-handers on, just there was plenty of them in the bracket, but with the scores being so high, we talked a little bit about it. I talked with Chris Barnes, and he was talking about how almost the scoring pace kind of brings it back to level where shot making power comes a little less into play, and it's more just about how you get your ball through the pins.
Right. By Packy in the booth, 2-time PBA Tour champ, former national champ with Mitch Hoope at Wichita State. Here's EJ. Okay, good shot, ringing 10 pin. Work. Got that mark. No worries there.
Take a look at EJ's arsenal. He is using Venom Shock on the right lane and Evoke Hysteria on the left.
I think it's just because the left lane is hooking so much earlier that it seems tighter down lane, but if you get it through that spot, it seems to come off at plenty.
Right lane for Andrew. Help! Yes!
Bang! Dictate what the scoring pace of the day is going to be.
Oh!
It's back-to-back 7 pins on the left lane for him.
Yep. We're headed at 7-10, Packy. That's what you don't want.
How much of the practice prior to the start with 5 players affect the transition of the oil pattern, Packy?
I would say 100%. I just talked with the 2 Stormball reps, Tim Mack and Rob Gottschall, and they said that today, unlike today was a flip-flop plan of yesterday. Oh no.
Oh,
buddy.
buddy.
But
Huge miss.
A little bit of just getting lined up and trying to strike, knowing that it's going to be a little bit of a strike fest tonight.
EJ likes mistakes by opponents. Because he usually does that.
Or in his first round, the round of 16, Yuma Haraguchi, I believe, from Japan, he also was a strike, the first ball in the 10th away from setting the PBA scoring record.
How about that? This guy's for a 32-pin lead. 4 pin.
I don't know if it's the building. I don't know if it's the tweak of the lane pattern or the players just bringing it this week. But
4 pin has the mark.
A month and a half ago.
Anderson trying to recover from the open with a nice bounce back shot.
He already missed once and he missed a spare. That puts him below 250 right now.
And here's another ball change going to Equinox.
In his 6th frame, works on a spare. Every shot a big shot now. Good shot. Fantastic. 7th frame for a 21-pin lead. 4 pin. Stubborn. Damn it. What are you seeing, Packy?
I mean, it's always difficult to come out of the commercial break, no matter how many times you do it, or how many, I guess, for EJ, days in a row that you do it, or games in a row that you do it. It's always going to be hard to come out of the commercial break with the same kind of energy that you have. But from EJ, those 2 good shots. I think you just got to make a small move on the left lane, and he'll be good to go.
I mean, move in a couple boards on the left. That's back-to-back 4 pins.
Yeah.
Which looked like a great shot, right? And then he comes back in 4 pins again on the left lane. So for me, back-to-back 4 pins on the left is kind of, it's troubling. I think there's a move that's going to be made.
Anderson. Okay. Big shot. Cuts it to 1. Live from the Tokyo Dome.
The Red Sox.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
New England. I get it.
I live on the wrong side of Connecticut to be a Red Sox fan. It's kind of split. We're half are Yankees, half are Red Sox, and
You're from bougie Greenwich.
I'm in enemy territory, as they would say.
Changed balls halfway through, and he's done it here, going with the Equinox on the left lane.
Down 9. Big strike.
I mean, I get what you're saying about the commercial break, and yeah, it does affect things, and a lot of times, you know, momentum changes.
Put it right on line.
Good shot, trip 4 pin.
Got the 4 pin to fall.
He's got the lead, guys. He's on top.
Even you saw him say, wow, that was an awesome break at an awesome time if you're sitting down thinking EJ Tackett.
It was absolutely must strike there.
Looks for the first in the 9th frame. Got it.
Do you think he makes a move based on watching EJ's couple shots?
Well, his last couple on that left lane with the new ball, they were pretty high flush. I mean, maybe cheated just a hair.
That's for the first one. Got it.
Yeah, I would say it's different for every bowler. I don't know about you, but I know a little bit about me. I know my miss is usually slow. I'm moving if I'm him, but his miss might be throwing it hard, and he might sit right where he's at.
It's not going to hurt you.
Exactly like we talked about earlier. There's plenty of room to throw it 2 down lane. It's just about getting your ball to go through the pins the right way, and he's got one strike here in the 10th.
Get lucky.
This is the big one. He didn't like it. Almost a Brooklyn strike in the 9 pin.
That is
That's
just
my
a
best.
bit inside.
All right, now Tackett double and 9 to snatch this one away from Andrew Anderson.
Plenty of shots when he needed them. Let's see if he can get a couple more here.
Looking for the first one. EJ Tackett.
Oh my God.
To trip the 4 pin.
Back trip 4s.
Gotta have it. Makes his move. And doesn't strike. It's the 10 pin standing.
Wow. Heartbreaker there for EJ.
Wow.
And you see just an absolute wave of relief over Andrew's face. He just knows he's back in the match. Chance for second title this week, first at the World Series.
I mean, how brutal is that after tripping those 2 4-pins, getting those 2 huge breaks, make the move, execute, and then back?
Unbelievable bad break. I mean, wow. You can't go home thinking poorly about yourself if you're EJ Tackett.
Kyle, who would you say is the most intimidating bowler?
It's got to be EJ Tackett. EJ Tackett.
EJ Tackett.
EJ Tackett. For the most part of my career, it was Belmo, but you know, it's still him to some degree. But I think right now it's definitely EJ. I literally haven't beaten the guy since I was like 19.
I'm gonna say Belmo, unfortunately. Not because he's really good, but if you do something wrong to him, he gets mad, and he stays mad for a long time. So, yeah, don't mess with Belmo.
Maybe when I was a rookie and I had to bowl Wes Malott. Maybe, just because when he would say good luck, he was like, good luck down there. Like, yes, sir.
One title to his credit, Kimberly. Players Championship, North Brunswick, New Jersey in 2023. It was a major. Now he takes on former Masters champion, Player of the Year, Andrew Anderson, who is back on track. The long singles winless streak came to an end here Saturday in the Albee Classic. McCune, little loft. Looking for help all the way across. Headbutt. What headbutt on the 7-pin, guys.
About 5 seconds ago. Before that, I think never.
2 for 2 so far. Andrew Anderson.
Wow. He's been good on that right lane, guys. He's now 12 of 13.
Okay. Back to McCune. On the right lane. Okay. Let's go back. 2023 Players Championship in Jersey. Kevin McCune swept Jacob Buttrip in 3 games to win his first career title.
Take a look, guys. Take a look at his arsenal. He's going with the IQ AI. The IQ AI. But here's an interesting fact. He's using a 16-pounder on the right lane and a 15-pounder on the left lane.
Yeah, which, I mean, the difference, so it's the same ball, probably drilled the same way, but the core on the 16-pound ball is a little larger, which will help it hook a little earlier, help it hook a little more overall. You see him throwing the same shot.
Yeah.
He's trying to play the same lines, and my guess would be he's trying to make the lanes as similar as he possibly can on that left lane in the 16-pound ball.
Anderson, guys, response here, right lane on the 8-pin.
The last one wasn't too convincing either.
Gotcha.
And I think especially with Kevin McCune, he has a massive rev rate, and if someone's going to change the lanes, he's going to change them quick. It's
really close.
It's insane to think that a 73% strike rate, or a 72.3% strike rate, gets you 16th on the tournament.
I was thinking the same thing.
It's ridiculous.
All right, so I struck almost 75% of the time, and I'm not in the top 10.
Yeah, 3 out of every 4 shots strike, and I'm 16th.
Looks for a 21-pin lead. Got that in the 4th.
16-pounder on the right lane, 15-pounder on the left lane. Same bowling ball.
Loft.
Oh, my God.
Across the deck for the
Huge
top
messenger. And you see him getting pumped up.
Yeah.
Walks it out onto the right lane, sits back down in his chair. Little bit of pizzazz there from my guy, Kevin.
When we spoke to Kevin, he said the 15-pounder is sharper in the back part of the lane for him.
Yeah, so, and that, like we talked about, and that was my bad earlier, I said the 16 was on the wrong lane. The 15, like you said, on the left lane actually will help it scoot through the front with that core being a little smaller, and it be a sharper motion down lane. Proven the left lane on TV all week has hooked a little earlier and helped it squirt, so he's combating that by throwing a ball that's sharper down lane on the left lane to hopefully make the lanes very similar. 2 shots to spare.
Exactly.
And on a pace like this, you got none.
Right.
6 frame, trying to go 5 for 6.
Oh my God.
No help this time with the 10.
That's almost the exact same hit that Kevin McCune had 1 frame ago, got super hyped about, because the only thing that could hurt him is the speed being too fast.
Indiana, All-American NAIA level. This is the big time. Oh, 7-10, maybe. Yes.
If someone's going to make it.
Yeah, he can.
This is the guy.
Could it be number 5? No.
Oh, my God.
Didn't we just show a carry package where he was carrying all these crazy strikes, and then that
finally happens
as quick as possible?
Thank you, Timmy.
Okay, well, the 7-10 split.
So
nice recovery.
Sorry, David. Packy, we watched the package, the carry package for McCune.
It's a bad break.
And then
Yeah, just got
that pocket 7-10 looked like his ball weighed 10 pounds. Packy, go ahead.
I mean, like you heard him see right there, that's all you can ask for. He threw 2 great shots right out of the commercial break. Kevin giving us good insight to his mind a little bit about he just made 2 great shots and one of them didn't strike. Those weren't that different from the shots, and much like Andrew here now, I mean, the carry package from Kevin has been phenomenal, but it's one of those, if you dare it to do it enough, eventually you're going to leave one of them. Did you also, what was the TV process for you like back in the day? Did you also have a certain amount of re-racks you can take, timeout, stuff like that?
Anderson.
Huge strike from him.
Great shot.
We have no timeouts, 2 re-racks.
And I know the timeouts are new as of, I believe, last year. So it's always been 2 re-racks, apparently.
Yeah.
I think he used that one to kind of collect his thoughts and make a little bit better shot.
Go up by 19 in the 8th. Hey, some help across the deck. Down goes number 10.
If you absolutely wanted to, no hook, no nothing. He said he's breaking 30.
Oh, it's cooking. That's a strike. Taking speed off Leonard Loft here on this ball pattern here tonight, but usually he can absolutely. Packy, it's been great to have you aboard here tonight on FS1. Into the foundation frame for Andrew. Avoids the damaging split this late, 10-pin only.
Many strikes previous, and it even looked like he tried to get his hand a little bit more up the back on that one to get it to pick up and keep coming back through the pocket. And that one, unfortunately, did the opposite. Instead of it picking up early and going through the pocket the right way, it picked up early and bailed down lane.
Something dramatic.
I mean, he needs the next 2 and a world of help.
Andrew draw to strike out here. Not going to happen. Not again.
He's got 266 left. A spare would put him at 245. He's going to need an open with terrible count, but now with Andrew missing, this match is everything but over. Yeah. Maybe give Kevin McCune time to possibly change balls on that right lane.
Mark for 240.
Hi, man. Good ball.
Yeah.
Years old, McCune, 3rd generation PBA star.
Throwing that same ball, striking on the first one. He's going to give himself an opportunity to get a new bowling ball here on the right lane, possibly see a different shape before. Good luck to the 2 guys in the championship match.
And good luck to you tomorrow. After strike, 77%.
Convincing win over Andrew Anderson in match 3. Starts the championship match, left lane.
Easy.
Throws the first, gets the guy out, but feels something tear in his labrum. Got the 8-pin. Next ball comes to him again at 3rd base. His throw reaches the pitcher's mound, that's it. Baseball career over, and then focused on bowling, transferred to Calumet College. It's quite a story in Asia right now. Top seed, your thing. As the 10-pin has his mark. Left lane, that looked really good. Packs a punch and rips the rack. Team Malaysia teammates behind him. They're so excited to see perhaps another international star win in Reno this year. With Loft again. Cross deck and does not reach the 10-pin. And he misses it. Time to turn the page, move on from that one. Nice. Still in urethane. The 10 pin.
Laser focused. Rafiq.
Ismail, we saw him on our World Series of Bonus show already as a top seed. Here's Toon. He didn't like that too much, but man, come on. That found the pocket in a hurry and tattoos the rack. Forward from McCune again, the loft, right lane.
Oh, man.
Okay, back to 22. 1991 Hall of Fame inductee. Don, what a career, what a family. Kevin wants some help on a 10 pin, doesn't get it.
Can't afford to miss another one. Yeah, exactly.
A little frustrated after the first miss. Puts him in a huge hole. Scoring pattern, fifth frame. Right at it. Takes out the 10. For the 5-bagger to go plus 43. He's in the groove. Come on, baby. Let's get him. He's mowing him down. McCune wants a re-rack to maybe slow down the Hakeem machine here a bit. Good buddy Tim Boyd Jr. right next to us here watching. Nate shows this year. Good season. Right lane. Got to have this one. Does.
All right. Good one on the right. Needs to do the same on the left. And he needs to do that the rest of the game.
2C to cut it to 33. No help on the 10 pin. Again.
You know, all the players we spoke with about this oil pattern, they all said the same thing. Easy to get to the pocket. The key was getting your ball to go through the pins correctly so that you can strike. Not happening here in the title match for McCune.
McCune looks for half a dozen in a row. Good shot, ring and 10 pin.
He's just a few frames away from the internationals sweeping here at the World Series.
Amazing. Near perfect 10 pin stats. And the number escalates. Now it's apparently Malaysia's turn to join the party. Wife Hazika back home in Malaysia watching this really closely. Eighth frame. Right at it. Come on. Down they go.
See the max scores.
Come on. Good response, eighth frame for McCune.
Hakeem already in the 230s. McCune right now at a 197 pace.
Twice after transferring and switching sports. Impressive. Good shot there for Kevin. Nice looking shot. Foundation frame here, Hakeem getting close, Randy.
Yeah, strike here pretty much locks it up.
Come on, ball. Get in there. Get in there.
He wants it. He's got it. Trip 10 pin. Inching closer to his first career PBA Tour title. for the win. Needs 7, has 10, has a title! Tuna King of Malaysia has his first career PBA Tour crown and becomes the first ever from that country to win on the PBA Tour. The moment of the match brought to you by Pilgrims. Chicken can be boring, but Pilgrims is turning chicken nuggets.
Myself, when we saw what ball he was using and that flat 10 to start, and then what does he do? He goes out and shoots 260 in the title match. 3 winners, all international, first timers on television, first career titles. I mean,
for 2 of the 3, yeah, exactly, all 3. PBA Tour commissioner.
Just a ho-hum 269.
Great ball, man. Great ball all week. Great ball, congrats.
Tuna Hakim has done it. And he'll celebrate with his Team Malaysia teammates. Means I win.
Nice.
He's got the title. He's got the trophy.
Malaysia, this is for you. Mom, Dad, my wife, I miss you guys so much. Hope to see you guys soon.
And a celebration with his teammates as well. That is fun.
Thank you.
Good job, good job, good job.
Thank you.
Tuna Hakim has done it here in Reno, Nevada, celebrating with his teammates from Malaysia. He wins tonight. Under the bright lights, Packy Hanrahan in search of his 3rd title. Tim Ford Jr. back on TV for a 4th time this year. Tom Smallwood back on television, and Jesper Svensson looks for his 13th title as the number 5 seed tonight. Top of the stepladder in the final match. We start with Jesper and Tom Smallwood. Powerful 2-handed lefty gets going. Good looking shot, 6-pin stands. Six-pin got that. No problem to start the match with a mark.
In the round of 8, Tom Smallwood, the guy that started everything at the first World Series of Bowling.
Pretty cool. Back on TV here in Reno. Good start. As we talked about, they faced each other here at the stadium a couple of hours ago. They try to get to the final 5 in the TV finals. 3-1 for Smalls in that match, and the best out of 5.
Strongest ball in his arsenal.
Let's see if that pays off. Left lane for Smalls. Ooh, not so much. 3, 6, 7, 10. Split.
First time he's left it in the Shark Championship.
Tough split for Smalls here. Can't convert. 7 stands, open frame for Tom.
Yes. Yeah.
Jesper's got 1 major. TOC 2016. Pin action across the deck. And hammer time on the 7-pin.
About that rev rate.
It was the culmination, great showing at the Shark that got him to that 5th spot. Now he's trying to climb the ladder. Oh, misses the mark. Washout.
A couple ways to convert this 1, 3, 4, 6, 7 lead for Jesper. One way is to cut the head pin into it, or you can go this way, deflect. Oh, well, let me get the other drawing tool out, clear that, or deflect off of the head pin into the 4-7.
Big early attempt on the washout here. Can't cover the veteran. Good shot. IRP, let's take a look at the oil pattern tonight.
Yeah, 47 feet in length. The Sharks, the longest pattern that we use at the World Series, and it's pretty self-explanatory. With that much oil, you're not going to see a lot of angle tonight. The players are going to keep everything right in front of them. So pretty straight through the front part of the lane. They're going to look for more hold than they are swing area. So look for these balls to be going straighter up the gut on both sides of the lane.
Given night can beat anybody. Okay, just enough.
Really? Yeah, I mean, just.
But I could actually hear it in my headset. Something fell from somewhere, distracted Jesper, so he'll get a new shot clock.
Benson crunches the 1-2 pocket with power, with precision. Left lane. 4-7 up.
Remember in the Mike Albee Championship, a couple of bad breaks for Jesper. Left a solid 9 late in the game. Cost him the match.
Last title, 2018 for Smallwood. Players Championship, a major in Columbus. Breaker on and off the lanes. We saw Nagy Award wins, and he finds the 1-3 pocket nicely.
Tom Smallwood, one of the good guys out here on the PBA Tour. As you mentioned, has been at it for quite a long time. But he kicked things off that great story back in the 2009 World Series of Bowling when he captured the World Championship.
Once a 32-pin lead, he's got it. Smallwood has found the range here in the Shark. He's got a 4-bagger. Here's Svensson, down 32. With Smallwood working on a 4-bagger. Didn't like it, yeah, 4-7 up.
A big miss left, or excuse me, right for Jesper. We have a moment. We'd like to wish a happy belated birthday to one of our crew members, Phil Paulin, who turned 73 yesterday. Replays and features. Happy birthday, buddy.
Happy birthday, Phil. 4-7 for Jesper, got that, but does not cut into the lead for the moment. That was a 9-pin in the 10th frame that spelled defeat for Jesper. He couldn't believe his bad luck. Same lane, different result this time.
Yeah, pretty big move for him too with that ball change. He went to a level. Now Smallwood, complete control, working on a 4-bagger.
7th frame for a 44-pin lead. You bet.
Locked in.
Wants another one. Has another one. Shreds the rack. Tattoos the 10. 54-pin lead.
And if you're wondering about the ball change for Jesper, it is a mild reactive resin bowling ball. And that's why you could see the big difference in the two lines. The blue line was the urethane.
His foundation frame, but the deficit is extensive.
You can't just lay off one time.
.610 got that. Yes, we told us pre-show first month of this new season was a disaster for him. Went home, got to reset with his family. Little daughter back in Sweden, Mira. Felt much better coming back to Reno. Eastern wrapping up the World Series. Smallwood trying to stay red hot. Yes. This one's over as he bumps down the 10. Another strike in his 9th frame. He is trucking now. It is a World Series. First 3 nights, international stars. All winning their first ever title. Smallwood has won. It's over.
Well, we're guaranteed an American winner tonight.
Not a 4 straight night. Jesper's done. Lone foreign star from Sweden here.
Got it.
It's here at WSOB.
How much confidence does for any athlete?
Oh, I mean, confidence is key. I mean, I'm a big confidence player myself. You know, slowly finding that myself a little bit. But yeah, I mean, you can see he seems very focused, locked in, you know, man of few words. And he's bowling great. So looking forward to see if he can continue the wave.
That's the voice of Kyle Troop, 12-time PBA Tour titleist. Our player of the year, 2 majors. Joining us in the booth here in Reno. Ford Jr., big 4 guys. Tough miss to begin the match.
Very tough the first couple of shots on television, trying to get your legs underneath you.
Done once, still only done once on TV. Have you made the big 4, Kyle?
Not on TV.
Not on TV, I knew that.
I think I've made it once maybe, but
that's
not very often.
That's tough.
You know, those lights, Randy, and the cameras, you just want to get comfortable. You know, I think that's the goal of the first 2 shots is to get comfortable.
Smallwood, guys, was really comfortable against Jesper.
That's a really good bad shot.
4 pin to begin this particular single pin spare. Conversion is perfect. Oh, but doesn't remain so with a whiff. Open frame, Kyle.
Well, now Tim Foy's definitely feeling just a little bit better sitting there, waiting in his next frame. You know, Tom giving him a gift right back. So, you know, we're pretty much all even. Obviously, Tom's got a 1-pin lead, but I think any confidence that maybe Tim may have lost there for just a second, he's found that back now just because he's not in an early hole.
Early match changer. Matching opens. Good pin action there for Smalls.
Most definitely. You know, the tricky part is, I guess, when the lane really starts to transition and the fronts start to hook, and you feel like you have to move further left. And you can see here, Tim is already in that further left zone. So this may create a little bit of you know, transition issues for Tom moving forward throughout this game.
Bouncing back after the open, but the 2-8 double wood.
And what we've seen throughout the World Series on this pair, 25 and 6.
You know, that was their consensus as well, is that left lane is tight.
Yeah.
Because it's just, it's early. You know, it's early in the front, so it's tight down lane. It's just snug down the lane.
2-8, guys, covers nicely. Good spare.
On all the patterns, it's been the trickier of the 2 lanes. And again, that early hook causes the ball to not be responsive down lane.
Right lane here. Wants 11-pin leads, got it.
That was a pretty big move, I believe, there for Smalls. Didn't quite move as much on that lane, though, being the tighter lane.
Yeah.
You know, that was kind of the move.
Turkey for Smallwood. Assuming where he left off. End of game 1. Ford Jr. Late help. 5 goes down. Bottom line. Knocked off Belmo in the round of 8.
He beat all international players.
Impressive. Bringing 10-pin, good shot.
I think he got a little bit more on that and just still didn't want to get up the hill down.
Oh well.
Throughout the World Series. Last night's pattern was so soft that it didn't really show itself, but
I noticed the higher seeds are choosing to finish on the right lane almost every match. So.
Four, the 4-bagger didn't like it. 10-pin.
With some carry down transition as well. That could be the difference. And, you know, it could have been a little bit of a physical field, you know, maybe missed it a little bit, which kind of caused it to squirt just a few, you know, extra foot or 2, and just sends that 6-pin around the 10.
Not many people could say that, Kyle. I mean, that's just awesome. Left lane here. Oh, good pin action, but nothing reaches the 10-pin.
You know, the ball's just coming in behind it just a little bit. Good conversion there for Tom.
Close.
Jesper Svensson knocked off by Tom Smallwood in match 1.
Good one.
Smalls had a 7-bagger, 9 strikes in the opening match. Now head-to-head with Tim Foy Jr. Right lane. Well done.
All right, let's get out of the floor and talk to PBA champion and tour rep Dino Castillo. Dino, what did you tell Tim Foy as far as any adjustments to make during the commercial break?
Well, what we saw, what he did with the 2-8, he actually threw a pretty good shot. And we decided to maybe move a couple right with the carry down.
Keep it slow. I did notice that first shot out of commercial break was his slowest speed out of the 6. It should be slower.
Oh, good shot right in 10 pin.
Slower
Tough
speed.
break. With Randy, Dave in the booth. 10 pin.
Right? Kyle and I looked at each other after we saw that. We were like, that's just so awesome.
With tour rep Brett Spangler. Was giving good advice. Right lane here for Smalls. Nice.
I mean, like his sitcom says, how we roll. I guess Small said, this is how we roll. We just got to go strike.
How many full rollers do we have out here on tour, Kyle?
That I'm not really sure. I know Francois Lavoie has drilled some full roller layouts. Maybe a few guys have ventured with that, but as far as full rollers, I don't know of very many.
Tough break. Good shot.
All right, so Kyle, when this keeps happening on one lane for both players, what's the adjustment?
I mean, I don't think you can change balls. You know, both these guys are hitting the pocket every shot.
Without the finish for Foy Jr. That changes tonight. He didn't like it at all. And that's the result. 4-7-10 split.
Oh well, it is what it is.
Like his shot in the first frame to kick off this match.
Not today.
Obviously, we don't pull for Mookie and the Dodgers.
Of course.
But, you know, have become a college basketball fan, living in Kentucky now for almost 2 years. So,
right.
You know, a great time of the year for that.
Smallwood foundation frame. Okay.
There's a little left, I believe, again. A little further left.
It's amazing with just a little bit more continuation down the lane how players go from striking to leaving 10 pins.
Needs 9 to shut him out.
9 for the win, guys. Whoa, through the nose. Look out.
Oh my goodness.
Loses count. Had said a moment ago it was over. This is not my night. All of a sudden, KP's got a shot.
Yeah, I mean, you could hear him saying, you know, in the 8th frame, oh, well, you know, my time will come, and now he's got to kind of reset. He's got second life, and he is making a ball change here. Needing a double in the 10th, ball changing. I like it, though. You know you need it, got to go for it.
Double and 7, there's 1.
Smallwood needed to get the 3-6-10 out. And the worst that would have happened was a tie.
Split conversion. That chop may really cost him here. You know, you just have to believe in yourself at the end of the day and know there is a chance. And step up, get back in your process, make a good one.
Is this a good one? Oh, great shot. Bringing 10 pin. And Tom Smallwood on the bench advances.
Kyle, like we talked about throughout this match, he missed a board in. Ball pushes just that extra couple of inches down the lane into ring 10.
It's painful. So he had 3 or 4 10 pins in that match. And then to only lose by 7 on top of it.
Here we go. Packy and Tom head to head. That's 3 tonight. Shark Championship. Wild finish to the last match. Dave Meyer, Kyle Troop, and Randy Peterson in the booth here.
Hey guys, so the last game there was 3 total strikes on the left lane. Smallwood starting the match, which means he'll finish on the right. Is that a ball change?
That is a ball change, Randy.
Well, that looked good. What is that? We'll get it in a minute.
I believe that's the Black Venom motive.
So Packy, you know, I mean, going back to The last cup days in Portland, he likes the crowd to be cheering, doesn't want it to be silent so you can hear a pin drop. He likes it loud in here. He's rooting them on. He gets more focused when the place is jumping. Packy packs a punch. KO's a 10-pin. Crowd continues to cheer. Left lane. Nice. 1-2 pocket.
I do know for the lefties, you know, for Jesper, that left lane was a little early and a little tight down lane, but I didn't see much difference there for Packy on those 2 shots. That's a solid opening 2 shots. Looks like he's got great ball reaction. Obviously, the crowd's on his side, so.
3 titles, 2 majors for Smallwood. Good shot. Almost the 7-10, just the 7. That's fine.
More better.
Third frame for the 22-year pro. Really hard to get in there at 2-8 double wood.
It's fast.
Yeah, that's exactly why it never got back. Just a little too fast on that left lane for Smallwood.
To shoot. Can be tricky at times.
Covers nicely there.
And he's perfect on the 2-8 in this tournament. And as always, we get our great stats from our good friends over at Lane Talk. For more information, visit lanetalk.com.
Justin Knowles fell in 4. Packy wants the crowd jacked up. 7-pin. The big lefty.
Good shot.
A little left there, but great shot, like Packy said.
Oh no, he missed it. Wow. Corner pin problems.
No fan chatter when he shot the 7-pin.
Maybe that was the problem. Here they go again.
Yeah, they need to get louder for him, you know, after that.
2 titles to his credit. Matt Ogle went down 268-214 final match. Kokomo 2 years ago. Bounce back frame off the open. That's better. KO on the 10-pin. So the 4th works on a spare. Boom. Comes in.
That was the
3-6-10 standing.
Too much, so.
I mean, it wasn't that far left.
You're in match 3.
He rolled down, Randy.
Yeah, he really did. You can tell that ball out of his hand had a little tumble to it, didn't it? So based on that, is he going to move on the right lane again?
I'd say he's probably going to move a few boards left, because what I like to say is the ball kind of got on the wrong side of the hook. On that first shot, he missed right of the hook. Went light, kept it where he wanted it, hooked too much. So that's when, if you go light when you miss right and high when you miss left, that's when you want to move a few.
My man up.
Kyle's dead. Drops in the night.
That's
he
wide.
looked down, didn't like it at all. Whoa, way off the mark.
That's fine.
1-3-6-10.
I can make that.
Former star Wichita State won national championship with Ryan Barnes.
Great
all
cover.
the way down. Good cover. Right lane. Go up by 2. You bet.
Well, that looked like a big move, guys. That was about 3 left.
Especially, you know, with these lane surfaces, we got those little down range, the rangefinder markers down the lane. You know, now he's starting to get it just, you know, just outside of the rangefinder. That one's still at 7 down the lane, but, you know, that's just a nice little extra target down there to see where your ball's located throughout the lane, you know, down the lane and through the pins.
Turkey for Smallwood. Packy's 7th works on a spare. Down 12. Okay. Explodes to the 1-2 pocket. Those pins had no chance whatsoever. Shrapnel remains in the pit.
Yeah, you can see that beatbox logo down there. He may look there on the lane.
Oh, no help on the 7-pin, trying to cut it to 2.
Good shot. Urethane 7, Kyle? Good
shot. Yeah, I was about to say, them corner pin, single pin coming back. Hey, got that one, Packy.
Yeah. Now, Kyle, as the lane is breakdown for the right-handers and they migrate towards the center part of the lane, do they get better? Does this pattern get better?
I believe so, especially considering how they started out playing the lanes. Now, if these guys would have started in the middle of the lane, then probably not. But since they played to the right for a few games, there's been a couple mixes of lefties in there. I do think EJ's going to have a nice lane condition to bowl on next game.
Go up by 22, Smallwood, yeah. For his 5-bagger. Got it done.
They look like they're starting to shape a little bit better on that side.
Textbook right there.
Not on this pattern, man.
And I think we're in a must strikeout situation for Packy now to have any chance.
Can't miss now, Kyle. Okay, help on the 6-10.
Little in, got the love on the 6.
On the left lane too, please. Come on. Just one good shot on the left lane. What was that?
What? Yeah.
It's like, what was that?
Someone threw some pins. I paid him the wrong time.
Damn.
Distraction to his left. Let's try this again. Packy. Yep.
All right, if he strikes out, Smalls will need a mark. And we all saw what happened in the last match.
I've got a strikeout here. Crowd's into it.
Oh, please.
He needs it. 7-pin.
They said that was the lane who just fell early and tight down lane. And, you know, a couple 7-pins there. And good showing for Packy, though.
EJ Tackett. Kyle, we appreciate coming aboard, man. Hopefully it's good luck for you as well.
Thank you, guys.
Just like
Pleasure.
Packy, get yourself to the little championship show Saturday on Fox. Needs 6, has 9, has the win.
Kyle, thanks. Good luck tomorrow. We'll see you on Saturday.
Thank you, gentlemen. It's a pleasure joining the booth with you.
Great job, brother.
Kyle, nice one. Yeah, absolutely.
Sean, what is the nicest compliment that someone has ever given you?
It has to be from my wife. She says I have sexy lips.
Hey now.
Whoa. Tackett's 6th championship final of the year. Won that one by 15 pins. Here we go.
What did that sign say? Nobody complained when Randy threw urethane? That's because back when Randy threw urethane, that's all we had to throw.
Tackett back on TV. 6th show in a row. Incredible. Good start for EJ. We check in RP with a tail of the tape. Biggest challenge. Top seed EJ Tackett. Starts the championship match in the right lane with a strike.
Yeah, he's in a couple deeper now. It makes sense to keep following the transition. Another 2 left.
His second frame. Okay. Great start for Smalls.
And ever since he made that ball change, he's kind of deciphered that left lane.
Right lane. All right. On the money. So many TV appearances. Runaway leader for Player of the Year. Again, that would be his 3rd straight. And 4th in his career. And off to a great start. He's got the look. He's got the strikes here. Begin things in the title tilt. shot, ring at 10 pin. First non-strike championship match. Last lane for the 10 pin, got that. Tom told us pre-match interview, feels very confident he'll be able to. Wow, another tough break.
Easy.
All the way to the top seed. Thanks for the front four. EJ Tackett. Get some help. Bump on the 10 pin. Down it goes.
Ball speed is key.
For the front five. EJ Tackett. Help across the lane. One more time. The late messenger. Just enough for the 10 pin. Out of Smallwood, respond. A ringing 10 pin.
It wasn't as good a shot.
Again. 3 of them. Smalls would like a strike here. There you go.
There's no way he was leaving 4 ringing 10s in a row, right?
I've never seen 3 in a row on TV.
Yeah, no defense in this sport, just offense, and right now this guy's got plenty of it.
For the front 6, Tackett, you bet. Tremendous shot. Does he have another one? Yes, he does, across the deck. Messenger takes out the 10. One more time for Tackett.
3 of these hits now for EJ Tackett.
Huge lead for Tackett. Smallwood works on a strike. 4 pin.
Log 74 10 pins, and that, of course, I leave it 4 because, you know, was missing the right direction. She made it, though.
Eighth frame for Smallwood. Okay.
Yeah, Tom looking at it like, really? They all went down?
Now?
Thanks for nothing.
For the front 8 for Tackett. Not this time. It's the 7 pin. Strike streak comes to an end, but he's got a huge lead late in the championship match.
But with all the breaks he's gotten through 7 frames.
Pete, take a look at our Bowl TV highlights. CJ almost didn't make this TV show this afternoon here at the Bowling Stadium. Landon Jordan took on EJ. Jordan won the first 2 games. EJ stormed back to win the next 2 to tie the match. Game 5, final frame. EJ comes out on top, 242-217 to advance the step ladder. Yeah. Oh. Tackett. Oh, that's high. 3-6-10. Got that. That's how you do it. Not tonight. It would appear. Didn't like it. That's why. 3-6-10.
Pretty irrelevant. You needed to get like
shot.
3.
Smallwood will finish up.
Yes, ring 10.
Yep.
That looks familiar.
He left 4 10 pins and a 4 pin. It's a pretty solid 2-0 game.
Thank you all. Thank you guys so much. Thank you.
Thank you, Tom.
Great run, Tom Smallwood. Heading for his 4th career PBA Tour title, but ran into a buzzsaw at Tackett tonight as the top seed. First TV appearance for Smallwood this year. Tackett to wrap this one up. How sweet it is. Back in the winner's circle for E.J. Tackett.
And he's not done.
Next in his sights, the World Championship Saturday, 3 Eastern on Fox.
Which he's leading. Tomorrow, full match play for the final 16 in the World Championship.
Just amazing. That would be a 7th straight.
This guy
TV
is
show.
This guy's just next level stuff right here. What a run. Just next level.
Thank you, guys.
E.J. Tackett
Great bowling, man.
wins the 2025 Shark Championship in Reno. He's a winner again on the PBA Tour. This guy is incredible. The moment of the match brought to you by Pilgrims. Chicken can be boring, but Pilgrims is turning chicken nuggets upside down. I love it. You love it. Put it in a nugget.
Of the PBA World Championship, the second of 5 majors on the tour. It is a top-heavy bracket today as 2 of the greatest bowlers of this generation, Jason Belmonte, E.J. Tackett, are your 1 and 2 seeds. Moore, Kroll, Foy, all looking to pull off the shocker as we wrap up the 16th edition of the World Series of Bowling. So happy you're with us today live on Fox Sports. Rob Stone joined by 1987 PBA World Champion, the Hall of Famer, Randy Peterson, back here with you.
All right, Kimberly, thank you. Those 2 have met in title matches 8 times through the course of their career. Could be number 9 later today. We begin, though, with your opening match. Your 5 seed B.J. Moore is good buddy, number 4 seed David Boog Kroll. And B.J. from Greensburg, Pennsylvania, about 45 minutes east of Pittsburgh, not far from Latrobe, is up first. Pretty good start.
Love the lane graphic, the oil pattern being laid right there on the lane for the viewers to see. Pretty awesome.
Here's Boog. Hey, Messenger. Now this guy's been on a bender lately in the bowling world. Went from PTQs to a PBA champion last year, 73rd to 9th on the point list. We flash back to the Delaware Classic by the champ. Kroll needed a mark, got a strike to clinch the win.
2024 just changed his life.
Oh, for sure. The 2023, as we mentioned, 73rd on the points list and jumps all the way up to top 10 last year, courtesy of 5 top 20 finishes. And a pretty strong World Series of Bowling this week, a trio of top 10s. 6th in the Scorpion, 6th in the Viper, 9th in the Chameleon.
He made a big change in his grip. We'll talk about that the next time he's up. You like that name, Rob? Zen?
I do.
Zen 20.
Yeah, I'm going to sign off on that one.
Okay.
No one asked me, but I'm going to sign off on it. Back-to-back opening jacks for BJ as we take a look at our Bowl TV highlights. We're going to go back to Thursday's position round, Randy, and BJ Moore needed 2 strikes and 9 to hold off the Iceman, Jesper Svensson. This is 14th year on the tour.
One of the sexiest games in the sport.
Ooh, go on. Tell me why it's so sexy.
Well, if we can get a shot profile, I'm going to show you exactly why I think this is one of the prettiest games ever, especially if you look at his rev rate at 526. That's kind of E.J. Tackett air for a player that uses his thumb. Nice break, tripping the 4 here.
All right, Boog. Couple breaks.
Yeah, he knows somebody's looking out for him upstairs right now. We're only 3 frames in.
He's playing this pattern 6 boards deeper than BJ Moore to start.
Does that surprise you? Messenger!
Well, that doesn't surprise me, but that hit does.
Anywhere you want. What about it surprised you?
Well, you know, I think that on this pattern, you can play the lanes a couple of different ways. If Boog wanted to or felt like his ball reaction was better going straighter, he would do that.
These two went head-to-head Thursday in match play. BJ with the win.
Oh yeah. Another trip 4 on the right.
How about an opening ham bone here as we take a look at today's oil pattern, powered by Kegel. Yahtzee! Come on. How about an opening 5 for BJ Moore?
Shot clock. Okay.
If any of the pros on today's show bowl a perfect game, everyone in America can receive a free game of bowling courtesy of Go Bowling. To pre-register, visit gobowling.com. Sign up for the Go Bowling Free America promotion. And a strike for Boog.
And Rod, I think it's important to point out that BJ Moore got a shot clock warning on his last shot.
That's good.
Oh.
I was like, let's just do it again.
That's when we were coming out of that COVID fog.
Yeah.
I'm not even sure you and I were allowed technically in the building, and I know we smuggled a couple people in as well. Kroll takes care of the 10, remains clean. Hey, this is a pretty strong opening match, but we know what's waiting. EJ Tackett, your 2 seed. Jason Belmonte, your 1 seed. We wrap up BJ and Boog with our coverage of the second major of the season, the PBA World Championship on Fox. All right, so the watch party out there in Latrobe, PA, cheering on BJ Moore, who has been perfect now through 6. Crack open that 6-pack, Falbos. BJ Moore is putting on a show.
Hey, let's go down to the floor and talk with tour rep Timmy Mack. Timmy, even though BJ has the higher rev rate, how is he able to stay so far right of Boog?
Listen, he just wants to shut down his angles on the fresh. We did that the other day when we were bowling and qualifying. It looked really good, and BJ's, as long as he controls his speed and tempo, he's going to have a good shot to the pocket. And in practice, that spot was kind of not used at all. So we got a nice little angle to the pocket. And BJ's going to keep going, throwing good shots.
Listen.
He always shows up at the Penn State football games I'm working at, too. It's weird.
Is he good?
Finally, the streak comes to an end, leaves the 10-pin. He's got a 30-pin lead here as we're set to close out the 7th. What a great opening run for your 5-seed, BJ Moore. Free drinks at Falbos. So that close.
Did he really say that?
The open tab.
Yeah, it's good.
All right, so Moore with the 30-pin lead over David Boog Kroll. And one more messenger. Here he is in the 7th. Oh, really?
And just
wow.
And just as you talk about some of the nice breaks he's gotten, that was not
the
one
announcer
of them.
jinx is in play.
That was not one.
Left that one shot was a thing that might end up hurting him.
Not a sharpshooter. All right.
We
Focus
rack
here,
for Boog, down 31. Knows he's got a couple really important frames right here. And we mentioned, Randy, that Boog and BJ, which by the way sounds like a great show, right? Like coming up next week on Boog and BJ. I just feel like a trucker type show, and probably maybe it's BJ and the Bear that's in my head right now. But
oh my God, I've missed you.
I've missed you more.
All right, crammed on it.
Right of target,
oh boy.
And yes, this is going to be a challenge.
Yeah, and just as I was about to say that, this is pretty much must-strike territory. He goes 2-4-10.
2-4-10. The second time he's faced it, leaves the 10, open frame, first of this match. Oh my God, it's a great story. Back to BJ Moore, gets all 10 to go in the 8th. A lot of X's on that board by BJ Moore. Folks at Falbos enjoying this one. He is dialed in here in Reno.
His shot making right now is next level.
Come on, Reno.
One of the best physical games out here. It's beautiful. Come on, Boog.
And this one is done and dusted. Boog leaves 4-pin. BJ Moore, your 5 seed, will move on. Up next for him, Tim Foy Jr. from Delaware. And again, your 2 seed, EJ Tackett. Your 1 seed, Jason Belmonte. Well, BJ Moore is going to finish this one out. As we look at some of the other finishers here.
Come on.
Pretty impressive opening outing for BJ Moore, 258 to 203. Foy will start us off. 38-year-old from Delaware. 12 years on the tour, yet to win. Could his first win be a major? What a story that would be.
Having his best year ever as a professional.
This is 5th show of the year.
Yeah.
Route to 258, 203 win. Start strong again, does the native of Greenburgh, Pennsylvania.
Man, he's just acing every shot.
2 for 2.
Oh, baby. Good Lord.
And that's the one that he's been lacing. He gets his ball to that spot down lane, he's going to hit the pocket.
Foy up, his effort in the second. Right on target again.
And you can see just how much more angle Foy's using. 7 boards farther left than BJ Moore.
Big hook on that one.
Oh, yeah! Oh, boy.
Didn't like it.
First bad shot of the day.
Wrap around it.
Very makeable.
Good cover.
Right of target.
Yeah, and there's the wiggle on that right lane, or excuse me, the left lane. There's a little bit of early friction, and then that can cause the ball to bail down lane.
What do you mean by that?
The ball doesn't come off of the spot. So it doesn't grab hold of the lane surface, and instead of coming up the hill, it just kind of wiggles.
Sorry.
He's looking to stay perfect.
Up 14. Come on, get down!
Sorry.
Takes care of that
And a 9
one.
pin on TV. 1 for 2 on TV with that.
Look at that smile. Really remarkable story.
Good job.
This 38-year-old.
Oh, God.
So he's seen things. And he has faced challenges, whether it's mental or physical. So he's up to this. But a couple shots in a row here that you're going to have him lose some of that momentum after the opening 100%.
Okay.
He's got that haircut and look too, which, like, I'm immediately intimidated and I'm 20 yards away from him. His effort in the 5th. Wow. Wow.
Time to go.
He had back-to-back spares, and now he's staring at an open frame. He just said time to go.
He's going to make a move.
Yep.
Ooh.
Missed the 6, takes care of the 10, leaves the 7 as well. Yikes. Down 27. And here's the move.
Oh boy.
Way right of target.
You're supposed to do that.
Needed that pickup. Needed that badly. Foy up by 27, looking to add to it. And he will.
And with each telecast that Tim Foy makes, he gets more and more comfortable.
Going to be overwhelmed by this moment. And again, as a corrections officer, you're not going to be overwhelmed by what you see at a bowling center. But he said, I'm just going to kind of downplay the moment, enjoy it. 5 times he's faced at this tournament. Took care of it all 5. Make it 6 for 6.
Good cover.
Started with the opening 3, and then things went downhill. 9 spare, 9 spare. Got back on the strike train, and then an 8 spare. I'm sorry, I'm looking at Foy. My bad. More, opening 2 strikes, and then spare, spare, open, spare.
Another ball change. IQ tour now for BJ.
It's his 3rd different ball this match.
Oh my goodness.
That's about all you can do right now is laugh about it.
That was good.
4-7-9.
Another open frame here would be disastrous.
Pretty good on this side. We'll see another on that.
Down 41, needs a strike. Won't get it.
All right.
Takes care of that one. Randy, good news for you. So the practice lanes are what, Randy, about 4 or 5 lanes just to the right of him? Behind a curtain?
Like 10.
Is it that many?
Yeah.
All right.
But still close enough.
Still close enough. So he heard some noise from the practice lanes. 2 guys practicing right now. DJ Tackett and Jason Belmonte still come on the show. Good use of the break there by Foy. Settles himself down and gets a strike. Set to close out more here. Messenger!
Thanks, baby.
10 pin, bam. With authority.
Oh, man.
Then that.
Well, if there's a light at the end of the tunnel for BJ, that light is a train.
And it is over. Troubles reared its head in the 3rd frame. And hey, what a pickup!
Man, can we go back and do the dude wipe with that?
See a 4th place finish for him here at the World Championship. His game has really grown the last couple of years. Expect to see more from him.
It would be nice. But he's a super talented player and an even better person.
Yeah, great guy.
Keep it up, man.
And again, want to remind you, it's Parm night at Falbo's. $3 off all Parmesans in Latrobe.
Sign me up.
Yeah.
Great ball, man. Keep it up. Keep going.
234-182, your final. So we update the bracket.
Bill, who would you say is the luckiest guy out on tour? Who gets all the breaks?
Well, if we're talking about lucky in life, it's Belmo, the luckiest person I know.
Great. Now, who would you say is the most lucky on tour? Gets the most lucky breaks?
Well, if you ask my friends, me.
Do you think it is?
Yeah.
Who would you say is the most unlucky?
Well, I mean, if you watch the telecast, obviously Randy thinks it's EJ Tackett, which I don't understand because he makes the show every week, so I don't understand how he's unlucky.
See, I would have thought you would have said the guy that got 100 on TV was the most unlucky. Do you know who that was?
Yeah, but I was very lucky that day. I could have bowled 99 just as easy, so that would have been terrible.
There is the man everybody is gunning for, E.J. Tackett. Nobody has been better on the tour over the last couple years than your 2 seed, E.J. Tackett. And he will start off our semifinal match against Tim Foy Jr. Starts with the spare.
Well, 3 players have won for the first time at the World Championship, Rob. Could Tim Foy be number 4?
Back-to-back opening jacks for Foy as he looks to pull off the upset against E.J. Tackett. Top 10, and look at that lead Tackett has over Andrew Anderson and the rest of the field, almost double. Well. Drops the 3-6, so he remains clean, but it's a pair of spares to open up for Tackett. 1B, 1A was last year when he made 5 consecutive shows, but he did it in 5 different bowling centers. First strike of this match, so Tackett he knows how well he bowled this week, but it is, you know, you're on a heater in one facility. Right. It's not going hip-scot across the country and showing up at different centers and figuring out your travel and this and that. It's one place over one small pocket at a time. Hey, drops the 7.
He's going with some more loft now to clear the front part of the lane, Rob. Boy, he's feeling it.
Got himself a 4-bagger to open up your 1 seed. Oh, little break there. Messenger bails on the 7.
That wasn't very lucky.
Not at all.
Mid frame 1.
Yeah, this is going off script right now.
Yeah, got it in. That could have been big 4. That could have been 5 through the middle, 4 through the middle. So a lot of 8, maybe a lot of 8.
Over here. Based out of Delaware. Sergeant Foy in the 6th. Back on the strike train. This is not the start we predicted from E.J. Tackett. Instead, it has been Tim Foy Jr. hunting down the crystal. That'll put you in your place fast. Tackett. There we go. Get a late kick there, and he gets a strike in the 6th. The deficit down to 21.
Let's go down to the floor and talk with
Rob Stone?
E.J. Tackett's tour rep, Brett Spangler. Brett, what did you guys talk about during the break?
I asked him if he was feeling it in the front. He said no. He just thinks they're hooking, and he's going to keep chasing it left.
And then that.
All right, can we go back to my guy, Rob Stone?
Yeah, let's do it.
VP of Food and Beverage. There he is.
Yeah.
Handsome cat. A couple years ago here in Reno, me and the wife staying at some hotel after skiing, kind of ragamuffin, like not smelling great, not looking great. We go down to the little restaurant, and I'm like, yeah, can I just a table for 2, please? They're like, sure, your name. I go, yeah, Rob Stone. And the eyes open up like platters. And they're like, yes, Mr. Stone. Right away. Hold on a second, Mr. Stone. I'm like, well, about time I get some respect, right? Boy, ooh, he's got a big challenge here. So we sit down at the table. And again, my name is Rob Stone. And the maitre d' comes over. He's like, Mr. Stone, it is such a pleasure. It is such an honor to have you here tonight. Okay, great, thanks. Got it. Waitress comes by. Hey, the chef wanted to bring you, Mr. Stone, something special for you and your wife. Okay, this is fantastic.
Finally,
open frame.
Finally, the treatment I deserve.
Right. It's about friggin' time that Reno realizes how awesome I am. Me, Rob Stone, killing it in Reno. Another person comes by. They're like, Mr. Stone, I don't know if you remember the time you interviewed me, but I want to thank you for getting me into this business. You have meant so much to me. At this point, I am clutching my wife's hand under the table going, I'm not the Rob Stone they think I am. And I am scared silly that the gig is going to go up at some point. They keep bringing us food. They keep bringing us drinks and everything, and I'm like, we're out. Like, I got to pay this bill, and apparently I have to tip really generously because this Rob Stone in Reno is a baller. I finally met the Rob Stone that everybody thought I was. Rob Stone there at Caesars. There he is. There's my man. I've heard the story of Rob Stone. Not me, Rob Stone, him, Rob Stone.
This to take the lead, Rob.
It's kind of important. Hey, attack it! Big strike in the 8th. Oh, yeah!
Man.
He's back, baby. He's back.
That was magnificent.
What do you got, Tim Foy Jr.? What do you got for us? He's been downplaying this moment. Things have slipped away, trying to pull it back. Down 3. Left of target.
Fire for me.
Left the 10-pin.
Boy, that ball just took off. Snapping to the face, but just leaving the 10-pin. Now he, however, can get shut out.
Clutch shot.
That was a good one.
Another big shot from Foy.
Great finish.
Pressure applied. Oh, what a finish from Foy. He's in the books with a 224. He will sit and watch. A delayed re-rack. So Tackett will take his time. You see what he needs. Must get a strike here.
He's only missed once on the right lane.
Really? Really?
Follow this lane, man.
He's the best in the game right now, EJ Tackett. Can he move on to the final? 9 to move on. Give him 10. We've got the title match we dreamed of. What a game effort from Foy. Strong start, that hiccup in the 7th, an amazing conclusion. But in the end, it's Tackett moving on.
237, but how convincing was it? Couple of Brooklyns.
You're unbelievable. Just keep going, man.
Good luck. Play well.
Have a good one. Are you starting?
Yeah.
Okay.
So Belmo will bat leadoff.
And based on what EJ said to Kimberly in that interview, this is kind of a gift for him because EJ gets to finish on the left lane.
9th time these two have met in a title match. Belmo holds the advantage 5-3, and Belmo gets all 10 to start. On the right. This is how you start, folks. This is how you start a heavyweight showdown. Almost got a different mentality, a different approach to his bowling these days. Tackett gets the first 2.
What was your take on Belmonte's quote?
I liked it, and I get it. You know, Belmo earlier this week talking about that it's not about being the best right now, it's about being the best all time. And when you get to that level, I think you deserve the right to say that. Michael Jordan, Tom Brady, you know, some of the best out there, they're playing to be the best ever.
Yeah.
And Belmo is in position to be the best ever. But right now it's about winning those majors that will cement that legacy.
1-2. Oh, that looked good.
takes care of that. Registration for the 2025 PBA LBC National Championships. It's now open to bowlers of all skill levels, the PBA LBC National Championship. Tackett 3 for 3 to open up our title match.
So far, so good on the right lane as well. Almost got away with it.
What was off there for him?
He missed inside. 530 RPM. That's with no thumb. EJ's right there with his thumb. And just to point out that we have not had a two-handed winner at the 2025 WSOB. How much pressure do you think's on him mentally? I get the quote.
Oh. Needed that. Boy, did he need that.
Alrighty.
This week, finally won at the Shark on Wednesday. Trying to add to his 22-pin lead. Oh boy! Open frame Tackett. Lead cut to 8. Remember, about this stage in the last game, Tackett was down 23.
Yep. 2 titles at that World Series of Bowling in his hometown.
Tackett on the left lane. Gets them all.
He likes that lane a lot.
Come off it.
Oh boy.
How does that go that straight?
Nope. It's back-to-back marginal shots for Belmonte on the right lane.
Strike for Belmo there in the 7th. He can max out with a 236, and the road to the Indy 500, it runs through Thermal. Now the heart is kicking and ticking and pumping right now in Reno. Tackett up 20 to close out the 7th.
Oh man. Man, did he give that the business. A little bit more loft on that shot. The lead is now 30.
26 tour titles, 6 majors for Tackett. Here he is to open the 8th. Look at that baby slide across the dance floor. So there's a pair for Jason. He's still alive. Down 30 as we enter the 9th.
He's got to have them all.
Okay then.
How does that strike?
Don't fight it, just accept it.
Oh my goodness.
What could have been left to 4.
Hang it. Little wrenchy.
Little wrenchy, he grabbed it. What a huge break.
We go to the 10th, 19 pins separating 2 of the best on the planet.
Couldn't ask for more. Coming down to the 10th frame. Needs 2 and 2.
One more for the win.
Remember back in 2023, this event, The epic showdown came down to the 10th frame. Tackett needing to do the exact same thing.
He got it!
3 in a row! 3! Yeah! Yes!
Thank you, brother. Fantastic. Thank you.
Belmo closing out. This is a tough, jagged little pill for Belmo to swallow.
Holy shit.
Apologize as always for
Yes.
the language, but we understand it.
For years, we've watched Belmonte do the same thing.
Correct.
Now it's EJ Tackett.
And that's exactly what Belmo's thinking. And that's what he's been thinking and saying out loud this week. Belmo will stay stuck on 15 major titles. His goal is 20, and then calling it a day.
Your next Earl Anthony Trophy. Congratulations.
Chad Peters with the National Bowlers Stadium with the $100,000 check. EJ, go ahead and take that check.
Awesome.
Feels good to hold that, doesn't it?
Yeah, it sure does.
All right, EJ, oh my goodness. This is the third consecutive win at this event, your 7th major. Describe this moment right here, right now.
Can't really, I have absolutely no words. What a match. Jason is, he's not old by any means, but he's still unbelievable. And he showed it again this week, how great he is. And this match was awesome. It was 2 of the best shots I've ever thrown in my life at the end there, so